Hello, and welcome to the Great Takes and the Great Lakes YouTube channel. I guess you would be called your host, Blake Stackpool. And this is the first of a few videos, hopefully a channel that can go on for a long time. I've just been moved into a new area, living in Buffalo now, born and raised in a suburb of Detroit, Michigan. And basically, I've just been a big sports person my whole life, always watching sports whenever I can. It's like, hey, do you want to do this or do that? I'll either want to play sports, watch sports, anything involved in sports is great. I did sports all the way up into high school and then into college as well. And now that I'm post-college and in the real world working a job, I really do miss sports. So I need another outlet to talk about sports. Right before the pandemic, I started doing a blog. I'd write for a blog for a while. About 2 or 3 years, worked right for the Pistons, and Piston Powered is what it was called, fan-sided blog. Some of you might know that have followed me personally for a while. And then I also wrote a bit on my own website, GreatLakesandGreatTakes.com. I might start doing that a bit more now, but writing is a lot longer, and these videos I feel like would be a bit easier and quicker to get out to people. Also, YouTube's kind of the way that it seems like the media is going. It was podcasts for a while, which I also had two of those actually, 94 and more, in addition to the Great Lakes and Great Takes podcast. So I feel like I want to start getting back into that. Especially with the football season winding down to an end, and we'll be in the cold, dark season of, getting it dark outside about 4:30, 5:30, depending on where you are, and not being able to watch as much football and having to only rely on basketball. But hey, don't get me wrong, love me some basketball and hockey, but it's not the same as the football Saturday, Sunday, and Monday and Thursday. So thought I'd start making some of these videos. I'm holding the mic right now just because I don't have to do with my hands when I'm talking as much, and I don't want to spaz my hands out too much. So just doing that. And yeah, something you'll learn from me. Just full disclosure, I'm always super open. I just say what's on my mind. Gets me in trouble sometimes, but also is one of my better qualities. People have told me, just being authentic. So I might tend to ramble on some of these videos, but thankfully the camera I'm looking at tells me how long I've been talking, so hopefully things don't go too long. This will be a process. I have a lot of takes on a lot of things I like to get out all the time, and figuring out this new media will be interesting, or medium, I believe would be the correct way to put it. Editing will be a bit more of a thing. I'm recording on a GoPro and uploading it to either straight to YouTube if I don't need to edit it, which I probably should, or I'll put it onto iMovie, iCloud, something, figure that out, and get it going. But I'm looking behind me. I got a monitor behind me. I got a long list of ideas and videos, and a lot of things will just come to me. Hopefully I'll get in the habit of just writing and recording what comes to mind and getting things in and out. So that's pretty much what I have for most of this video. I guess just kind of going into the second half, just more of an intro of who I am and getting some inherent biases out of the way so people are confused if I just start hating a certain team for a certain reason in the video, but I'm sure I'll explain it then. But I'll do it now too as well, just because might as well get going now. But yeah, I am Blake Stackpool from Grosse Pointe Park, Michigan. I've been a lifelong Detroit sports fan, and University of Michigan fan. No, I did not go to University of Michigan. That can be a video we can get into if I run out of time. Just the situation regarding that and my high school experience, and being a Division III athlete. But yeah, so big Pistons, big Red Wings, Tigers, Lions fan. I would say Pistons 1, Lions and Red Wings 2, 3, probably Wings 2, Lions 3, Tigers a distant 4 right now, just because it's tough to watch the sport of baseball, especially when your team's not that good. Growing up, my dad would take me a bunch of games, and that was always a great time and good memories. So, if they can start to get good with the rest of Detroit-ish, that'd be really helpful in making sports a lot better. So, Michigan's the number one for me. Michigan football, live, breathe, die. I currently drive back from my work in Buffalo to Ann Arbor every Michigan home game. I'm thankful and lucky enough to have my grandfather give me tickets every year. So I've been going to Michigan football games pretty much every home game from age 4 or 5, so about 2005 or 6, all the way up until junior or senior year high school, where I started doing more cross country and sailing, my other sport. In college, obviously, I was away, and with COVID, I couldn't go as much. But I went to every game this year, bar one, which I'll get into which game I went to instead of as a future video. But yeah, so I've gone to a ton of Michigan football games. Super fortunate there. But yeah, I live, breathe, and die Michigan football. That's my number one team. I'm recording this Sunday night after Michigan just won the championship of the Big Ten against Purdue, and the second coming of Cooper Kupp and Charlie Jones last night. And this morning we just found out we're playing TCU. I'll probably do a full preview of the 4 teams and some other big bowl games and just getting into that. Whether that be YouTube Shorts, the other thing that's kind of popular, quick portrait-style videos instead of landscape, and just uploading those quick. That might be recorded on my phone if I can do that. But yeah, we'll see how this whole thing goes. It's going to be an experience. If this is coming across your recommended feed already, thank you so much. Like and subscribe. That'll be a thing I got to start pushing now. And if you're a person that knows me in real life, I really appreciate you taking time out of your day to either watch this video or just hitting like and subscribe, or just even hitting subscribe and just not even watching the videos as much, just hitting like and subscribe. I really appreciate that. But yeah, obviously it's going to be a process. There's a lot of things that me and I'm sure others will do the same thing, where it's like, man, I want to go bang out a bunch of YouTube videos. I want to go work out and get in shape. I want to do this, do that. But it's a bit of work to actually want to do it, because it's much easier just to lay around and play video games and watch sports and talk with your friends and text and do hundreds of other things than put in, I guess, the relatively speaking work of these things. So I'm going to try and do that. Hopefully, I think it'll be a really good thing for me personally. And, if this can turn into either like a side hustle sort of thing where I get a little bit of money from YouTube and everyone out here watching my videos, to get some AdSense, that'd be obviously incredible. But I just love talking sports, man. Like if you know me in person, someone will bump into me, some of my new coworkers, I'll be able to talk, F1 with them, some soccer. But I know pretty much a lot about most sports, can talk to you for a while on those. But yeah, super excited to see where this whole thing goes. And I'll probably try to get some friends on here, different medias. I don't know how to capture as good of videos with friends over the phone, probably as like a screen recording, a Zoom call. Maybe that'll work. But yeah, this will probably go up my website as well and some of my personal socials. But I'll put them in the link in the description or something to my Twitter. I'll probably tweet out the videos. But yeah. Sure, been rambling too long. Says about 8 or 9 minutes here. So thank you guys in advance for watching this video. It really means the world to me, and hope you all have a good day.